What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my Diamond Dynasty series, episode number 9, taking on, I guess, Captain America, I want to say, but he's got a good lineup. Flashback Ichiro Suzuki, Flashback Kinsler, his Diamond Dynasty player, Jim Edmonds, Troy Tulowitzki, Reggie Jackson, Matt Holliday. He's pitching Steven Strasburg. I'm pitching Gaylord Perry. He's also got the 98 overall Adrian Beltre at the 8 position. So we hit Ichiro to start it off, not the way we want to do it at all. And we tried to get greedy here, trying to take him out at second, but it does not work out as he's got now runners on the corners. Have to fly out, advance them, and a pitch in the dirt will bring home the first run of the ball game. Ichiro going to make it those 90 feet on the pitch that barely got away from my batter. Strikeout there by Gaylord Perry. Troy Tulowitzki, we run that two-seamer inside on the hands, but he still turns on it and hits it for a home run right down the line. So he puts up an early 3 spot in the top of the first. Now in the top of the second, finally, Perry will get a strikeout there on Matt Holliday. Going to throw that one to first, complete that strikeout. But that's the Diamond Matt Holliday as well, flashback. And we're going to get on the board right here as Brian McCann takes that hanging changeup for a drive into the seats down the right field line, cutting the deficit down to 2. Ian Kinsler will strike out on the slider there just below the strike zone. And his Diamond Dynasty player will rip that one into right field. But we get a good play off the wall. There's going to be a chance to throw him out at second. It's going to be close, but he beats that one out with the head first slide. So that's a nice hustle there by his creative player. And it's going to pay off right here as that hit up the middle will bring home my opponent's 4th run of the ballgame. And we find ourselves down 3 yet again. Still in the top of the 3rd. Going to be another hit right back up the middle on the curveball. So he's got 2 men on with still only 1 away, but we got the second out, and Holliday will get a broken bat and a little grounder to the pitcher. Flip it, man. I hate that animation because it makes stuff so much closer, but we get out of it not before giving up 1 earned run. Josh Donaldson back up to bat, and Josh Donaldson driving that one down the right field line and showing off some opposite field power, picking the corner there, bringing it back to a 2-run ball game, and bringing up Brian McCann. And I don't know how, honestly, I don't know how that's a strike there, but the umpire is going to call what he wants to call, and that one gets crushed again as we left that. That was my bad. I left that right down the middle. The two-seamer I wanted to run inside, but it didn't. And here we get something to run inside. Like, that was in on the hands, but Jim Edmonds turns on that, and you'll see it right here. Look how far inside this pitch was. It was in. It was a good foot inside, but he's still able to crush it for a home run. And then he hits another one. Oh my God, right now. This game isn't going as I wanted it to go, especially with Gaylord Perry on the mound, giving up 7 runs over 5 innings. But the pinch hitter, Mark Teixeira, will put a long single off the wall, 29 speed. We aren't going to test that arm, and then we pop up. So we got 2 men on with 2 away. We need to come through with a clutch base hit there to cut the differential down to 4. But anyways, we're bringing in Kelvin Herrera for the top of the 6th inning here. Very first batter he faces, he'll get a strikeout on the changeup in the dirt. Got to throw that one to first, but things aren't looking good for us right now, as we're actually going to be able to turn 2 right here on Ichiro Suzuki with 98 speed. Didn't expect to be able to do that, but still down 5 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Already 1 away, and I don't know, like, I just wasn't swinging at stuff, wasn't making good contact this game. Things were not, from the start really, that first inning, I wouldn't want to say I could tell something was wrong, but I could tell I wasn't going to be on my best performance pitching-wise, that's for sure. Especially, I give up first inning runs once in a while, but I've never given up 3 this year so far, and especially to give up home runs like that. But Reggie Jackson coming off the bench, he's going to hit that one deep. That one's actually going to clear the wall. So we cut it down to 3 runs. So maybe we got a chance here. I don't want to say anything for sure, but Goins is going to get a base hit right here as well. So something's cooking right now. Something is cooking. But the lead may be too much to get past as we found ourselves down 5 runs. But we got 2 men on now, so the tying run is back up to the plate. And 3-1 count, the pitch will be low. So a grand slam will give us the lead. We got Matt Holliday up to bat, who hits that one good, but right to the second baseman, so we strand, the bases loaded, and probably our final good chance of the ballgame, as Betances is pretty much automatic for me. I think he's given up 1 run, and that was only to Clem Hawks, who hit a home run. One of our games where we played each other, but he's going to get a first strikeout, then strikeout number 2 on the knuckle curve, and we did end up walking a batter, but he will strike out the side on the cutter that runs out of the zone, perfectly placed. So heading into the top of the 9th now, we bring in Brad Boxberger, and this is where the glitch happens, right? So he's going to bring in a new batter since he's got his pitcher up, so we want to check out his bullpen. I go to mound visit by accident, want to back out of that as quick as I can. Now I go check my opponent's bullpen, because you got to see who he's got warming up, right? So I accidentally did that. I went to mound visit, backed out, went to visit his bullpen, and then this happens. And let me tell you, it just sat here. Nothing moved. I tried pausing the game, all that. None of my buttons were working, only the PlayStation button. So, since I was losing the game 7-4, I quit the game. I took the loss because if I'm losing, I'll quit the game. That's the most sportsmanlike thing to do. But if I'm winning the game, I'll honestly wait it out. I remember last year, I left my PS4 on all night because the guy wouldn't quit, and I ended up getting the win. I want to make it to the World Series division. And with this performance, I probably won't. I gotta start picking things up. So I take the loss in this one, 7-4 off this weird glitch. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe for more content. Peace!